Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's Monday, April 29th, 2013, and this is Day 9 Daily number 580, where we learn to be a better gamer, except on Mondays, where it's time to dick around. And I know what you're all thinking. You're all like, oh my god, the weekend was so stressful. But it's Monday? Oh, thank god, I can finally relax and unwind. Oh, it feels so good to have it be Monday. Oh, what's going on? How are you? I'm great, as you can tell. I have coffee and a chicken mug, and we're going to do Funday Monday. In today's episode, I suggested you do the following. Provide to me a replay where you must expand every 5 minutes on the dot. Very straightforward, yet tough. Yet rough and tough and all sorts of things difficult, especially when you're on the verge of death, which is what we're going to look at today. Had some really bad submissions this week, some really unbelievably uninteresting games where the opponent did not expand ever, and the hero took the whole map and then attacked with 10k in the bank, which was great. Which was cool because I'm glad you snatched up those ladder points, but it doesn't make for good television. But that's fine, because honestly, if you have one of those games, please submit them anyways. Please. Because a lot of them that people think, oh, it wasn't very good, actually are good. And I bring this up because at the very least, I do appreciate when you send in a game and you're like, holy shit, I can't believe I won. I've lost like 1,000 points. I got demoted in the league, but I won this game. I watch them and I feel good and I support you. However, one thing I wanted to begin the daily with is don't rig a game, please. Because I can tell when the game is rigged very often. There was a particular game where two people were saying, hey, is this a placement match for you? Nah, I'm in gold, I'm trying to get into platinum. And the whole time I was wondering how this was possible on a map that is not in the ladder rotation pool. Oh my god, don't rig a map for Funday Monday. That's really not the whole point of it. It's not like, well, maybe we can lie to Day 9 and trick him. Believe it or not, let me just say something that might surprise a lot of you. I play StarCraft, so I know what the ladder map pool is. Don't use a random custom map like that. If you start a game and one of you is yellow and the other of you is pink and you pretend to be strangers, that's really weird because you can't be pink and yellow in games. And I know you might be thinking that I'm helping the riggers to do this sort of thing. I am. Please don't, please put in just a little bit of research and effort before submitting to the game. I had a wonderful weekend. I'd like to give an extra special thank you to all the wonderful people who showed up for the After Hours Gaming League Grand Finals on Saturday. Was held at Red Bull headquarters in Santa Monica. Microsoft absolutely steamrolled Amazon. Basically, what Microsoft did is they put Amazon's face into one of those old credit card machines from the early 90s where you have to like you know, and you have to like run over it. And they did indeed macro hard in Microsoft to their way to victory. So I say congratulations to you, Microsoft, for doing that. Of course, congratulations to Google for not only winning the League of Legends Championship for HGL, but also for defeating the team from Riot in the show match. Controversy! Oh my god, but aren't they working on the game? Well, I think most of them worked in the finance and customer service department, or maybe in the esports department. One of those things. Either way, I'm sure there's a Reddit thread somewhere where someone can get a lot of karma before being banned from /r/League of Legends. Regardless, let's hop into the game. Oh god, I felt so good after the After Hours Gaming League Finals. In fact, the next day, I went and got a massage, and I was just like, oh yes. Oh, it feels so good. Oh my god. However, let's do an introductory game. Oh, it feels so good. In fact, I even want to show Happy Sloth. Come on, mouse. Let's show Happy Sloth. Yeah, he's so happy. Oh, God. Are you a Happy Sloth today? Because I certainly am. Let me actually turn off the confinement of the mouse cursor and let's hop into this game. Up in the top right corner is Davo. It might be Davo, but if it was Davo, he would have had an E in there. Phonetics. So, Yo Yaman, down in the bottom left-hand corner, is the enemy opponent, but of course, Yo Yaman, I like him. He's a hero in my books. He's great, the TY. Now, Davo is in an interesting predicament already in this introductory game, due to the fact that Zergs normally expand before the 5-minute mark. You can't do that. It's Funday Monday. What do you like doing? No! for fun. That's the premise that we were establishing today. Whatever you want to do, I'm not going to allow you to do it at all. Davo wants to take a base, but he can't do it. So what a lot of players did is they actually just built a hatch like here. They built like a macro hatch here, and they were like, yeah, I'll expand here, and I'll be good, and I won't mind from it. But I like Davo thought things through correctly. He said, well, if I can't expand, I may as well develop a strategy that doesn't require me to expand till the 5-minute mark. Oh god, I'm so embarrassed. I forgot one of the most important things of all time. Allow me to establish for you one of the most important things of all time. As part of the continuing every other Monday subscriber rewards program, we're going to be adding some new emoticons for subscriber chat. And guess who's being added? Take a wild guess. Take a wild guess. Oh, my legs aren't strong enough to pull my chair forward. My hamstrings are burning. Scoot. Oh, damn it, I'm on it. Shirts, get in the laundry. It's Manfred. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So you get that. And if you're not subscribed, you can't even talk in chat because I've muted it to only subscribers. So, again, what do you like doing? No! Welcome to Funday Monday. Davo beginning by planting the spawning pool aptly behind one geyser, so that way he can't double scout both. Oh, yeah. Yo-Yo Mon is doing, I think, something that is always in style. It's like a tie that's blue. Going for 1 Rack's early expand. It's always fashionable. Why not do it, right? It's like a sandwich. Or perhaps chicken fingers. It's something that you can safely order pretty much anywhere. They'll have it, they'll give it to you. It'll be good. Davo, on the other hand, has a predicament. 2 more minutes to expand. What will he do? He's going to go for the double-double. And that's not the cheeseburger from In-N-Out, which I totally want now that I've said it. Oh, God, burgers and donuts, my vice in life. He's going to be going for the Roach Warren Burrow combo, the peekaboo opening, as we like to call it. The goal with this is to hope that Yo-Yo Mon is like an infant, has no object permanence, and once you burrow the roaches, he completely forgets that they exist. 300 minerals in the bank? Irrelevant. Cannot take the expansion because Funday Monday. And also because donuts. Alright, here comes... Okay, now look at this. Look at this. I have so much respect for Davo. Look, he has it and he's ready. 9, and at 5 minutes, only at the 5-minute mark does he issue the command. That's quite a sincere reverence for the Funday Monday theme. A lot of people winged it and were like 4:45 or like 5:20. They're like, yeah. Davo takes it real seriously. I'd like to see Davo on a date. I'll pick you up at 6. She's like 5:59 and 58 seconds. 59. 60. Ding dong! I said I'd be here. Why would I not? It's not weird. It's not creepy to show up exactly at the very instant. Give it a minute or two, man. Be like a physicist and always have a plus or minus at the end of everything you say. Will you marry me? Yes. Plus or minus? No. Oh, that's a Funday Monday marriage right there. So Davo's going to be moving forward. There's a bunker on the low ground. It looks like the factory is coming up for Yo-Yo Mon. Stepping right on up. Alright, and here it is. The bunker under assault. Who? It's hidden. Ugh. Hidden. And... yeah. Alright, now we gotta wait for these guys to heal before we unburrow him. So far, Peekaboo's working good. The Peekadoo opening. And... okay, he's pulling back. Is the threat over? No. No, he's going to double the size of the attack. No, he's only going to increase it by a mere 66%. A devilish amount to increase. Double Evo Chamber. We could build drones, but no, there's not really any use because we can't expand for another 3 minutes. So Davo with the burrow. Peekaboo is gonna come on in and take him out. And there's a tank. Peekaboo. And... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Peekaboo. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Alright, Burrow. And... Choo! Woo! Alright. Alright. Yo-Yo-Mon has completely forgotten that these even exist. He's gone back to mining safely, and you muled. Enough of that. Taking one down. Peekaboo. Alright. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, he's got to be careful. He doesn't want to get Pika-boned. Very I wanted you to know the spelling. That's very important to me. I know you don't have F7 on this casts. So, made sure that you knew. Total Pika-bonage going down right now. Davo, oops! Burrows the wrong roach. He's getting that layer up, and... Oh! Oh! Excellent Pika-bonage going down right now. Manages to take it out. Hides. And now these SCVs and roaches will live in perfect harmony. Devo has done significant damage with a mere pack of 5 roaches plus the burrow. A mine showing up. But how does a burrowed unit chase down another burrowed unit? Science hasn't even begun to answer that. Mythbusters was like, no, that's too hard to do for a show. Davo begins to take down the SCVs one at a time. Siege tank shows up. And the roaches continue to get it right. Peekaboo! Oh. Peeka-boned. Now, keep in mind, we're about 15 seconds from the need to expand. Davo's beginning to get his Hydralis den. He's got his ups coming. Look at this drone. Look at the diligence. He's even trying his hardest to micro over here, but look at this. At 10 minutes exactly? God, I have such a Pika boner right now. I think you can see why the Pika is part, because this is a gaming network. But I want you to know I'm very pleased with Davo's deep appreciation for the rules of Funday Monday. He knows how sacred they are. There it is. I have a boner. That's what all the serious pros do when they're flirting with their serious pro ladies. Or vice versa. And it's an extremely effective way to flirt if your goal is to have someone never talk to you again. It's a good build, because a lot of times behavior in a social context is tied innately with intention. If you're trying to hit on a girl and you've hit that point, well, for instance, I mean, it's a guy or a girl. I'm speaking from the male perspective because I'm oftentimes male. Found that funny. It's bad to laugh at your own joke. It takes a lot away from it. But I'm going to power through. I don't know if this has ever happened to you before, but this is something that has happened to me before. Have you ever been hitting on someone? I don't know, maybe you're at the club, which obviously I'm a total club regular. I have all the vertical striped jackets and my Livestrong bracelet and my pop collar and my hair that goes like that. And I'm in there and there's some lady and I start hitting on her and I'm like, do you play StarCraft? Because otherwise I'm irrelevant to you. And maybe like a minute after the engagement has begun, weirdly I can only use language of StarCraft to hit on this girl. Like a minute into hitting on her, I just hate everything that's happening and I never want to talk to her again. Does this ever happen to you? More realistically, let's say you're in class and there's that cute girl and you're like, yeah, I've never really talked to her. I don't know. Well, let me build up the courage over 3 weeks of classes, and you go over and like, hey, how's your project going? And like a minute later, you're just like, Felicity, drop this class. This subject matter is wrong for you, and I never want to talk to you again. I hope you fail out if you don't drop it. And you just run away. How does this happen to me before? Where I'm there, and I'm like, why am I here? I was born to play video games. I don't know, social backlash, something like that. So it depends on your intention. I would totally speak and spell boner to let her know, and if she found it endearing, then I would know she's the one. It's a great weeding mechanism. Regardless, Davo gets it. Davo's a clever person. So good. So Yo-Yaman is taking himself an expansion. He's getting Blue Flame Hellion, which was very good several patches ago. Some Marines beginning to step out, finding an Overlord. Nope, says Davo. Not. He's going to give him the not radar, which of course makes me the happiest sloth in the world. And Davo's going to begin advancing forward, taking out the central. And look at this. A 12.5-minute hive. Seems a little unusual. And it is. Mine. Some nice micro from Davo, who's obeying the constraints of Funday Monday. Get out of there. Be careful, Davo. Davo, be very careful. Is he going to pull out just in time? That would be so pro if he was. But it was not meant to be. In a few short minutes, in a hop, skip, and a jump, Davo's going to have to throw down himself an expansion. He's positioning his roaches. The Funday Monday constraint placed no limitation on one's ability to attack, but this is a real problem. He's got to expand in 30 seconds! He's got to expand in 30 seconds! He's got to get the expand up. Davo burrows under the ground. His early goofy doofiness has provided him a late game defense. And these extra light damaging Hellions shall not see the light of day. We're at 1455. Get there, and Davo. Alright, he's placed the expansion. Oh my god, he was in the danger zone. Thank goodness, in the meantime, the Roach Hydra advancing forward. I have so much deepened respect for Davo. This is, I mean, he's like one of those genies that you always hear about in Arabian Nights or in popular fiction or in a Disney movie where you make a wish, he gives you exactly what you ask for. Like you say, I want the ability to fly. He turns you into a fly. Right? This is Davo, expand every 5 minutes. Even in the face of death, he wants to make that come true. I don't know why I hit my table that hard. My knuckles are in pain. Deep in respect for Davo, who will charge valiantly all the way in. A scan to make sure there's no additional burrowed roaches. Davo's got the fear in Yo-Yaman. And we're going to speed it up. +3. Got a little attack coming up in case we want to get a little Ultralisque. Got that burrow movement coming up. Davo's prepared. Part of me even just wanted to stop watching this. Oh my god, the peekaboo. Works again. Wow, 1 roach for 1 tank. I'll take that trade any day. A 1-for-1. The good old removal roach. By the way, I played in a Dragon's Maze pre-release yesterday, so I still have the vocabulary of magic in my mind. Alright, he's getting Vipers. Has some good evasion to get in there. Nice synergy here with the Roach Hydra Viper play. And of course, because he's expanding a little bit slowly, Davo having that struggles, but I have such deep respect and appreciation for Davo's ability to have wiggled and wormed his way to somewhat of a stable long-term position. Starting to see here, yoink here. He's gonna snatch him up. And I'm starting to actually look at this and go, hey, Davo, you may have been trying to do Funday Monday, but this is looking pretty legit. Yo-Yaman is going for his big mech play, is starting to want to incorporate some Thors into the mix. Where's Thors? The Thors just arrived. Another command center coming up. A couple of engagements, some tanks in the middle of nowhere. Davo taking him out, getting the Ultralisks. Oh, that was so unnecessary. None of this is needed in any way. But there he goes, burrow suiciding his way to something. Get in there. 5 roaches will tell the story of whether or not the strategy was bad. The Roach Hydra continues to attack. Davo has the right idea. 13 Ultralisks, 24 Lings, Locust. I mean, Davo gets it. In any regard, Davo gets it. And at the 20-minute mark, what do you know? Davo threw down an expansion. He seems to be on the verge of winning. So I think the plus key will help us arrive to the end of this game with much swiftitude. And while his attack force is massing, and +2 is researching, and the Ultralisk upgrades are maxed out, the Infestation Pit upgrades are maxed out, every upgrade on any one of these buildings is totally taken. The drone plants himself promptly at the 24-minute mark to have this north expansion up by 5, while a whole blob of red cleans up all that was once blue. And Davelmans did it. He's got done do it. Which makes all of us a happy sloth. The fact of the matter is, Funday Monday is really brutal, and in fact next week is particularly brutal, but Davo has managed to make it look effortless, as though it was all part of a build. At no point will Yo-Yaman look at this and say, how do you stop someone who's expanding every 5 minutes? He'll say, how do you beat Zerg? Would have broken Imba, BS race, I'm switching. Thank you, Davo, for that introductory match. When we come back, we're going to look at some fail, and we're also going to look at some hilarity. Because when you have to expand every 5 minutes, every now and again people get this clever idea in their mind, such as, what if the first base I take is the other guy's natural? Think about it. Oh my gosh. The power we could withhold. Stay tuned, because when we return, not only will you be happy sloths, but we will find out the consequences of making bad decisions.